New allegations from the ACLU claims that black and brown drivers are far more likely to be pulled over by Chicago police. And in the wake of that news, they're calling for traffic stops to be added to the federal consent decree that CPD is under. And here to talk more about this push is Alexandra Block with the ACLU. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So tell me, what did the ACLU find exactly when it comes to these traffic stops involving black and brown people?
We filed a lawsuit a year ago on behalf of 5 Black and Latino drivers in Chicago, and we show in our case that Black drivers and Latino drivers are much more likely to be stopped by Chicago police than white drivers, even when you control for levels of crime in particular neighborhoods. They're more likely to, black and brown drivers are more likely to be racially profiled in white neighborhoods. And this especially is a problem because there's no public safety benefit to this huge volume of traffic stops that Black and Latino drivers are experiencing. 99.5% of traffic stops don't end with an arrest or even a ticket, or with officers finding any kind of contraband like guns or weapons. It's just a mass stop program that really discriminates against Black and brown people without any accompanying benefit for public safety.
So Alexandra, if it doesn't benefit public safety, in your opinion, what needs to change here and how can we get to that change?
Right. We ask for a number of specific changes, including ending pretextual traffic stops. Pretextual traffic stops are when officers pull people over for usually low-level things like a registration violation or equipment, licensing violations. But what they're really trying to do is fish for evidence of other types of crimes, like interrogate drivers about whether they have guns or drugs in the car. And so they're pretextual because the excuse for why somebody is being stopped is not the real reason behind the stop. And we're asking for pretextual traffic stops to be prohibited by the Chicago Police Department. We're asking for specific low-level violations not to be the basis of traffic stops. If you've got a registration issue, you should get a letter in the mail. You shouldn't be pulled over by the police. Another big issue is to end quotas for traffic stops. We know that Chicago police officers have been told that they need to bring in a certain number of traffic stops per day or per week or per year, and that increases the discrimination that's inherent in traffic stops because they make more stops of Black and Latino drivers.
Okay.
A big issue also is to disband the tactical and citywide teams, like the team that, unfortunately, everyone saw in that horrific video, tactical officers shooting Dexter Reed very recently. That's been a huge problem for many years, these ill-trained tactical teams that are, plain clothes and jump out at people with pretextual traffic stops. So those are many of the changes that we would like to see.
Really quickly, Alexandra, unfortunately, we have run out of time. There is a public hearing tomorrow. Can you tell us where it is and what time, just so viewers know?
The morning part of the public hearing is on Zoom, and the afternoon from 1:30 to 4:30 is at the Dirksen Federal Building on Dearborn, and also available to listen by telephone.
All right, perfect. Alexandra Block, it was a pleasure. Thank you so much for coming on First at 4.
Thank you for having me.